investing in crypto in 2023 can be that complicated, whether you're a passive investor or you're a growth investor. Because here today, I'm going to show you how to invest in crypto while generating that passive income and also you growing your money. So, and we know there are so many crypto funds and crypto to invest in. So, but today we're focusing on only the main one, of course, the main two, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum, because these are the main one that you can invest your money for long term. And I think they have more potential of growth, So, and by the way, actually, crypto has outperformed market right now. Year to date, I think it's like a 37%. So the market is like what, like very low, right? So is it a good time to buy? I don't know, but you can invest up to 5% of your portfolio. That's many financial gurus suggest that way, but that's up to you how much you want to invest in crypto, or you want to go all in, or you want to do 50-20%, whatever percentage you want to do. But for passive investor, which we talk a lot on this channel, we want to have our allocation in crypto and other covered call ETFs, plus these other crypto ETF, and generate a passive income. We'll see today how we can do that. And by the way, if it's your first time on this channel, please subscribe, like, subscribe. And if you want me to compare any funds between the two funds that you like, but you are confused on which one to invest your money, just make sure you leave a comment below and tell me what funds you want me to compare, and I can bring a data and compare between the two. That's what I do. Okay, so let's go. This is the investment is called Harper's Investment. So today we are comparing between the Bitcoin. It's called Harper's Ether Yield versus Harper's Bitcoin Yield. So these are the name of it, and of course the manager's Harper's Investment. The first we're gonna go through overview. So the on the right hand side, this is of course is Ethereum, and on the left hand side, this is Bitcoin. So the fund, how much they have so far? We look at the fund details, right? They have the Ethereum right now has a 53.6, about 54 million, and this one has about 48 million. So of course, most people invested in Ethereum rather than Bitcoin. We look at the how many funds can you buy on this one. So when you come to a ticker symbol, there's a BTCY. This is a Bitcoin hedged or forex hedge. So you're using your Canadian dollar, and it's been hedged against the fluctuation of the foreign exchange. And also we have also an Ethereum it's the same thing, but the ticker symbol right now is gonna be ETHY or Ether Y. The yield between those two, Ethereum has the highest yield, about 9.30%, and this one has 7, about 8%. Management fee, it's 110 management fee. They all have the same management fee. We look at the price. Of course, this is $3, and this is about $2, $2.71. This is $3.31. And also they have another one, doesn't have a currency hedge, so your money will just let go with the fluctuation with the exchange rate. When it comes to this hedge and unhedged, I mean, it doesn't really matter as much. I like unhedged one. So this one also has, this is a Bitcoin, has about 7%. This is 9.21%. That's a yield that you're gonna get paid. And now, if you don't have, you want to invest in Canadian, not in Canadian dollar, you want to invest in US dollar, you can also do that with this crypto. You can have Ether or ETHY.U, that U represent US dollar. And also you can have BTCYU, that's Canadian dollar. But the yield on this one is a little bit higher. You can see here is 12.41 for Ethereum, and for Bitcoin, you have 10.36. So when you come to US dollar, you'd have more yield than the Canadian dollar. But bear in mind, when you want to invest, if you don't have the US dollar and you want to buy this just for yield, remember, you have to convert your money from Canadian. If you're Canadian, you have to convert your money from Canadian to from CAD, Canadian dollar, to US dollar, and that will the purpose of you getting high yield. So exchange money, but if you already have the US dollar in your, for example, RRSP or something like that, then that makes sense. So just be mindful of that. Don't just change, convert your money just so you can get the high yield. You know, you might as well get 9 while you don't have to do conversion, right? Because conversion, of course, costs about 1 to 2%. So there, just as a reminder, I can tell you right now, when it comes to management expense ratio, because this is management, right? This is a management fee. Management fee does not have any other underlying cost. So when we come to overall what you're going to pay with the exchanges and storage and everything, that will be 1.28%, and that will be the same for Ethereum and Bitcoin. So when it comes to fee, they're all the same. Fund structure is called investment trust, which you have here, investment trust. When it comes to distribution, of course, they do distribute monthly. So this is a great for passive income. Eligibility, where can you buy this? So for most people, of course, you can buy in all the accounts that you have, registered and non-registered accounts. So they say, for example, you have RRSP, TFSA. And this is one of the things why it's very important, because if you do have, if you want to buy, for example, a Bitcoin from Coinbase, you cannot open TFSA with Coinbase, right? But when you buy ETF, you can have your TFSA or RRSP while investing in these type of accounts. So this is one advantage of using ETF to invest, right? And we're gonna go and see the purpose of this fund. What I just explained is exactly what they've explained here, I think. So the purpose will be the same, right? Let's just read on this side here. No wallet required. You know, skip the hassle of managing, securing, or self-custody. Self-custody, you know, yourself. For example, when you have a crypto, of course, we know, let's say, for example, you have a Bitcoin on Coinbase, you always have to take those out. You store a different key because, you know, just in case if there's a scam and anything like that. But when you buy ETF, you don't have to worry about that, because these guys, they actually have cold storage where they take the money out of, I mean, they take the cryptos out of the, you know, you know, the platform. They store on the side. So that means there's no hacking. You know, there's no one can come and hack your crypto, and you don't have to worry about that because they also have their own insurance, right? So, you know, this is kind of one of the things. Earn yield, of course, if you buy crypto on other platforms or just your own direct, you can go buy direct. Here in Canada, for example, you can go to Wealthsimple, or you can use a Newton, or you can use Coinberry, or you can use you know, one of the populars, or Binance, or Coinbase. Buy any type of crypto, but the thing is, you won't get the yield. Where here you will get that yield, and they use covered call to write. So the more the volatile these funds are, the more they write calls option, you know, sell, you know, and that will generate the income. And of course, I already mentioned that one. The other is eligibility, because once you have this one, you can invest in any account here in Canada, versus if you have direct investing in crypto, you can open any account. You have to have a taxable account or some corporate account in other platforms. So that's one of the advantage. When we come to, and both of them have the same advantage, when it comes to performance, I did chart here of 5 years, compare between the two of them. And of course, they pretty much have the same. It's with a little bit of Bitcoin, I think, has a little bit edge for when it comes to performance. So Bitcoin has outperformed Ethereum for a little bit. You can see there, very little, tiny, you know, not too much. You know, that's from 2019 to 2018 to now. That's how it was the highest in 2022. Then it came down. You can see that. So maybe that's the time to pick, you know, to pick these funds. You know, hi, that's it. You know, so, you know, if you, what do you think about the crypto? Do you like him? Do you think he's a good investment? You know, leave a comment below. And if you are considering buying, you know, you can buy, you can put For passive investor, you can just buy, and then have the 10 to 9% yield. I think it's kind of good. Adding with your other covered call ETFs, so it's a pretty good. But of course, don't go crazy on crypto, right? Yeah, that's it.